All right, it's me again, and it's the day before election, so time is running short. I wanted to just share a few thoughts that are things that didn't even come up in the campaign as much as they should have, but things that are useful to think about before you vote. Um, a lot of talk has been devoted to restoring, expanding, protecting the American middle class. It's as if we don't have a working class. We do have a working class. Unfortunately, they're referred to by another name, which is the working poor. It's important to think about the working poor. The working poor have been characterized, well, the poor, let me put it this way, have been characterized as lazy by the Romney campaign. They're overwhelmingly code worded as African American. They talk about poor and NAACP as if those were synonyms. They ignore the demographics of poverty. And they play a race card that has a dog whistle attached. Let me put it that way. Anyway, um, the working poor are some of the hardest working people doing some of the most necessary work that needs to be done. And we don't solve the problem of should you be able to live a decent life on a full time job if you're doing vital work. And vital work is home health aide, vital work is janitor, vital work is cafeteria person. All these jobs are real and legitimate work, um, and yet to have one of those jobs, you couldn't necessarily afford to marry, to have something other than a one bedroom apartment. They leave you kind of stuck in place. If I seem distracted, it's because yeah, Kitty's here. She doesn't photograph well. She's black. She's a black cat. Yeah, right. Okay. So anyway, I have a couple thoughts. One is that we need to restore dignity to the working class, and we need to consider the fact that the earned income tax credit, which I believe the Grover Norquist people have in their sites right now, this is the other shoe of the no tax thing dropping, which is that they don't want new taxes, but they're not so crazy about tax credits that don't benefit their kind of people. Okay, so um, it's time to rethink the earned income tax credit for what it really is, which is a subsidy that allows employers to continue to pay really low wages. Lastly, I would say after this election, if Romney were to be elected in particular, but don't want to let Obama off the hook for this, but really the GOP is on the hook for this. Wouldn't it be something if everybody who made less than $10 an hour went on strike for a week? Everybody, and nobody took their places. Because I'll tell you what, if everybody who made less than $20,000 a year stopped working, that would take this country down a lot faster than if everybody making $1 million a year stopped working. Because I'm not convinced that their job, which is frequently playing with other people's money, is really work. So it all depends on your definition of lazy, basically. Please don't call the person that is taking care of your elderly parent, sweeping your floors, cleaning a toilet where you work, don't call them lazy, okay? They are hardworking people, and they deserve a living wage. They deserve a comfortable life for doing the work that they do. Please vote for Barack Obama.